Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's TCFC Aaron, and I wanted to say thank you for everybody that's been checking out my match day vlogs on these games. I've been really appreciating the viewership and the support. So I thought I'd start doing these match review games, so like a few hours after the game has ended, because I give you my thoughts throughout the games on the match day vlogs. But I feel like this would be a good idea because this, I've had a few hours to digest the results or reflect on it, to think about it. Were my earlier words too harsh? That kind of thing. And I've had a few hours to think about this loss against York now, and I have to say that I don't want to be too harsh on the boys because they did fantastic in the game, and to actually get us here to the National League, Truro in the National League, that is amazing. They did it, we did it, and let's try not to forget that. But my thoughts on the game directly, like, we were great for the first 75-80 minutes. York were all over us quite a lot, but we were expecting that, but we did do great at holding them off. We had a couple of chances in the first half as well that I thought should have gone in. They were blatant chances, we could have had 2 goals in the first half, but then again, so could have York. They had a few great chances as well, and they were all over us generally throughout the game, I thought. But we defended well. Dan Ladvicum as well, with that double save in the second half, that was fantastic. I thought the team defended well. I thought we did absolutely great, and I would have walked away with a point happy. But we did great up until the 80th minute, I think their first goal was. It's like we did so well for 90% of the game, and we just threw it away in the last 10%. We completely went to sleep, especially for the second goal. Watching that, it was like the defending was non-existent. It wasn't even like the second goal was like, I know we were probably trying to come out to try and get the equaliser, so we were defending a little bit less, pushing our defenders forward. I understand all that, but the second goal, it was like you're playing FIFA on easy mode. We just boom, 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 boom. It was easy, and it's so frustrating because I know that we could do better. I know we could have got a point from that, and on a different day, had a bit of luck on our way, we could have even got the win. I know that. So I really don't want to be too harsh on the boys, but for the last 10 minutes, it was shocking, terrible. And it's more frustrating because we did so well up until then. If we were just terrible the whole game, then it's like, yeah, we're just terrible. But the first 80 minutes, wonderful, great. We can definitely compete in this league. But the thing is, this league, you don't get points for competing well, and for hanging in there for most of the game. You get points for winning and drawing. You don't get points for losing, That's the harsh reality of this league. And I know we can pick up points in this league. We have had a harsh start, to be fair, starting with an away game in London, and then having the second best team in the league last year for the next game. I understand, We are going to pick up points in this league. I know we will. But it was just so frustrating today because had we gone away with a point or even a win, it would have been a major statement. For the rest of the season, like, we're Truro, we're here, boom. And I really don't want us to be the whipping boys of this league, going here and there, losing every week. I know we're only 2 games in, so I need to hold my horses, But that first 80 minutes, we performed well. You got to think about that. We hung in there for 80 minutes with arguably the best team in the league. So there's a lot of positives to take from today. We just need to be a bit more clinical in the final third. There was quite a lot of points where we got, right into the final third, and we just messed it up on the shot. Maybe the shot wasn't good, or we crossed when we should have shot when we should have crossed. All these things. The decision making in the final third needs to be better. We need to be a bit more clinical, but we did get plenty of chances. And that's the thing, in this league, you need to take your chances because you don't get many of them. Had we taken 1 or 2 of those chances, been a bit more alert in the last 10 minutes, maybe the manager needed to make some substitutions earlier, I don't know. I don't want to be too critical because we did do really well against one of the best teams in the league, and we've shown that we can definitely hang in this league. And I just can't wait to go to a few more games, to pick up some points, and to see us get victories in this league, and to see us stay up, and to keep flying the flag for Cornwall and for Truro. I know we can do it. I really hope I haven't come across as harsh in this video because I really don't want to, come across like that. I'm really proud of the boys. I'm really proud of the fans. We made it very difficult for York today. The players and the fans, all of us, we did such a great job. just let ourselves down at the last minute. But loads and loads and loads of positive signs. Thank you for watching, everybody. I got my Truro shirt today as well. I absolutely love it. I thought it was pretty expensive, to be honest, £60, but very high quality. You know, I like how the badge and the like letters aren't like embroidered on, so they're not going to come off in the wash, you know, all that kind of thing. But yeah, anyway, good game. I'll be back for Southend next week. Really looking forward to that, and hopefully we can pick up some points at Tamworth midweek as well. Thank you for watching. I'll see you when I see you.